I just want to start out tonight's stream by saying I don't have enough soda for this. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some more. How's everybody doing tonight? I have retrieved a bottle of soda. Or what's left of a bottle of soda. From the mini refrigerator. I have now opened up my giant mug. And I will proceed to fill it as the first thing I do tonight on stream. Welcome in, everybody. It's launch day for Forza Motorsports. Some people will tell you that it was last night at 6 p.m. And that's great, but technically the game came out today. So we're going to play some Forza Motorsports. I've been playing it in early access for, I think, 4 days I played. So I've got my driver up to level somewhere around level 30. I've got a couple cars I can race. I've done the entire first builder's circuit. And I expect to see everybody's bad driving habits now infiltrating my game as I try to play. Oh, by the way, this is the second bottle of soda I'm using to fill the rest of the thing. We're streaming in 2 places tonight because if Twitch gets mad that I'm not exclusively streaming on their thing, I don't give a shit. So there you go. We're on YouTube and on Twitch tonight. Because why not? And it's funny. I revoked my affiliate agreement so I could stream in multiple places, and then they made it so that if you're going to stream it all on Twitch, you're not allowed to stream in multiple places. Like that was one of the newer things that they put on it. I went, well, it sucks to be you guys. What do I care? Oh God, no! Get banned from Twitch? No, never. Oh. Get suspended? No. Yeah, we're gonna drive tonight. We're gonna get out the we're gonna get out the GT40. I know for at least some of it. There's a GT40 that I just picked up from the last race that I did. There's a single race that I need to do to complete the very first cup. When I'm done with that, we can move on to the next one. Maybe we'll play some multiplayer tonight if I'm feeling peckish. It depends on how long we can go for. But we're gonna try. How's that sound? That sound okay? Forza Motorsports. I'm a racing junkie. So for me, Gran Turismo, Forza Motorsports, hell, I'll play Burnout if it's any fun. I did play F-Zero 99. I mean, that should be evidence enough, right? Like, who does that shit? This guy. F-Zero 99 is not real F-Zero, though. You can quote me on that. You can quote me on that. Yeah. Yeah, we're here. We're doing the thing. It is Tuesday night. Not a bad way. I'm actually really happy right now. So I'm on XSplit and I'm streaming, and the camera looks good, which is a first for this program. But all of my web assets actually are working, which was kind of wild because something about XSplit does not like to work with my extensions. Like if I were to run one of the tests, I'll have to see if it'll let me. Let's see if we can run a test. Are you ready? I'm going to see if it works. So let's say someone followed the channel.
Seriously, Lana, call Kenny Loggins because you're in the danger zone. From Top Gun.
There, see, it actually works now. So that works. The icons are showing up down there, like the goals and stuff like that. That's all good.
Seriously, Lana, call Kenny Loggins because you're in the danger zone. From Top Gun.
I don't know if that's a real follow or not, but if it is, thank you. And look, we got that up, and this is all showing up and running properly, and we've got overlays. Like, I could turn on this overlay, but I don't have to. I'm just happy it's working again, and it looks good. Like, I'm not surprised that it looks good. It's supposed to look good. 1080p, 60 frames per second. It's supposed to look good, so hopefully it'll maintain that tonight while we play and do some stuff. Pro tip of the day. This is Star.
Boy, what a sound! How
Now we know it
I love hearing
definitely
that
works.
old money clink, that beautiful sound of cold hard cash.
Bloomin'
That
Ivy.
beautiful, beautiful sound. Nickels, nickels, nickels. That beautiful sound of clinking nickels.
Bloomin' Ivy with the $21 tip. Thank you very much for that. Put it towards Spider-Man 2. I'll talk about that goal in just a second, but I wanted to give you a pro tip of the day. This is Star Ocean: The Divine Force, not Second Story Art. This is the one that came out last year, I believe. It's a PlayStation 5 copy of it. It is sealed and unopened, and GameStop is currently liquidating these games for $10 a pop. You can find one near you to go pick up. It's not a bad way. They're actually liquidating several RPGs. I know Valkyrie Elysium is $10 right now. Brand new. And there's some other games on their website that did it, but I was lucky I found one local that had it, so I ordered it through them, and I went down to the store and picked it up today, and Star Ocean for $10. Not a bad way. With the new one coming out in, 3 weeks now? I think it comes out like November 3rd. So when that comes out, more Star Ocean. So there you go. That's our pro tip of the day. Go find yourself a game if you can. It's not a bad way. But yeah, Ivy, thank you very much for the $21. You're a legend. There it is. Legend. So let's talk about that a little bit. We've got a Spider-Man 2 tip goal down there, which Ivy just put towards. If there are 3 goals for this month. 3. The first goal, play Forza Motorsports. We've done 4 days of early access so far, and I've streamed it. So goal 1, we're going. Goal 2, back in March, I got Resident Evil 4 Remaster, and I didn't play it but for like an hour max. I had some trouble trying to get it to set up on stream, and I just got tired of it, and I've been manically depressed for the last 5 months, and I didn't feel like dealing with it. And now, this is how I tell people, I tell people, I'm like, something has not been right for a couple of months with me. And they're like, well, what do you mean? And I said, let me put it this way. I love Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil. I've been playing Resident Evil since the first one. And on top of playing it since the first one, I am good at Resident Evil. I have played them all. I built a new computer just to play Resident Evil 8. I am Resident Evil all the way through to my core. Like, if I could get hired by the Umbrella Corporation, I would probably go and apply. But with all of that, being that the way it is, can you imagine a world where I wouldn't play Resident Evil 4 when it comes out, when they remade it? And everybody who knows me pretty well goes, no, there's no scenario I can think of, or world or alternate dimension, where Trisket does not play Resident Evil the instant it comes out. And I didn't. Like, that's how weird things have been for me. Like,
Boy, what a sound! How I loved hearing that old money
Ivy.
clink, that beautiful sound of cold hard
that's how
cash.
weird things have been.
Beautiful, beautiful sound. Nickels, nickels, nickels.
And that's a good example of it. Like, I don't know how else better to explain it to people than that. So, goal number 2, we're going to play Resident Evil 4 Remastered this month. I'm going to get through it. We're going through it. We're going to do it. I'm hoping Infinite Rocket Launcher or bust. Goal 3, I now actually have the means to play certain PS2 and PS3 games in a better capacity than I did before. Something much easier to stream as well. So with that being the case, one of my all-time favorite video games is Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, the first game. I love that game. I think I've played it 2 or 3 times on stream just to sit down and burn through it. Just love every second of it, right? I've never finished 2, 3, and 4. So the third goal of the month is I'm going to finish either 2, 3, or 4. I don't know which one, whichever one I feel like playing. I'm going to finish a Sly Cooper game that I have not finished before. Those are the 3 goals for the month. This month, October. It's now the 10th. We're working on the Forza because it's Forza. Those are the other. We got goals. 3 goals. 3 goals. Now, Ivy, as the legend, another $20 tip. Thank you very much for that. It's 20, right? I thought that's what the number said. Is going towards Spider-Man 2. I said, if we reach the goal this month for Spider-Man 2, the first goal for next month is I will play Spider-Man 2. I really, really like the original Spider-Man, the 2018 one that they did on the PlayStation. That game was fantastic. This is 2018, 2019, somewhere in that range. That game was amazing, and I had a great time playing it. I like Miles Morales a lot. I enjoyed that game a great deal. I think I like the first one a little bit more. I'm excited for the new one. I'd like to play it. But I was like, I've got so many other things that I need to do and all this other stuff. I was like, I'm not going to run out and do it. But if we do it as a tip goal and we make the tip goal, then that will be goal number 1 next month. And then goal number 2 will probably be more Forza Motorsports because, you got to keep playing Forza. That's just how it goes. So that's all you're doing today. Ivy, that's more than enough to maintain your status as a legend. You could have put $1 in there. You could have put half of $1 in there at 50 cents, and it still would have been legendary. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. And we're getting there. Like, look at that. Just like that, we are more than halfway to the Spider-Man 2 goal, which would be the first goal for next month. How does that sound? A friend of mine did tell me that he is so excited for the new Star Ocean. Have you seen the new Star Ocean? Do you know what the new Star Ocean is? I should really tell you about this. Do you know what the new Star Ocean is? Star Ocean Second Story R. Have you seen this yet? There's a demo on Steam. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna pull this up. You ready? You ready? Whoa, that's the game. That's not what we were going for. Let's see. Add source. We're gonna get that out of there. Add source. Desktop capture. There we go. Let's take a look at this. You're going to like this.
A variety of elements have been added to the game, now reimagined with brand new visuals. Let's take a look at them one by one, from the field and the battles to the in-game system.
Hang on 1 second. I'm going to bring this back in a second because I want to copy something else. Hang on a second. There we go. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. This and this. Copy. Let's go back to it. There we go. Now I can be on here too. And move way up here with it. Yay. There you go. Let's watch some more of this. So what this is this is Star Ocean Second Story R. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Star Ocean Second Story was a PlayStation 1 game. The original Star Ocean was on the Super Nintendo. They remade it for the PSP. Second Story is the second game. It was on the PS1. They also remade that for the PSP. And then they're now remaking it for everything. It'll be on the Switch, the PlayStation, the PC. It's coming to everything. And the reason, it's in the golden age of Square Enix RPGs, this game was fantastic.
Players can travel through a vast field with their party. castles and mountains that appear as you rotate the camera will lead you to the next adventure. Dialogues with your party pop up when you're exploring the field. The dialogues will appear in the menu screen as well and inform you of the next destination and other information. This will give you a more realistic sense of being on a journey with your party. This game adapts symbol encounter system. It is up to you whether you advance, avoiding enemies, or defeat them all.
I'm gonna go defeat them all.
In addition, enemy leak may occur, caused as a result of being chased by a group of multiple enemies. If you start a battle in the state, you will have a series of battles with as many groups of enemies as you encountered at once. The ratio of experience and fall will increase accordingly. This will be the key to efficient leveling. Unique spots scattered throughout the world are places of interest unique to the area. If you find them, you will receive items and experience, although some spots are difficult to find. Check out the world at every turn during your journey. On the field, powerful enemies called raid enemies appear. If you can defeat them, you will get powerful items and weapons. However, the enemies are quite formidable. It is better to challenge them after you've mastered your skills. In addition, a new activity is introduced in this game.
We get fishing.
Fishing.
Fishing!
It is now possible to fish
All
at various
fishing games are
waterfronts.
good in my book. All of them.
Fish caught can be recorded in the Fish Encyclopedia. It can also be exchanged for valuable items. Travel in search of the legendary giants as you fill out the Fish Encyclopedia. Be
More
careful.
fish.
It might not just be fish that you catch.
Enemies while fishing.
Make battles more strategic
Check this
and more
out.
exhilarating.
This is what you need to see.
The just counter is triggered when you make a well-timed back step when the enemy attacks.
You control the character,
It lets
move
you
around and hack
instantly
and
get
slash
behind
at
the
them
enemy and
with
attack.
random
At the
encounters.
same time, MP
So
is
it's got the
recovered.
overworld
The
map
attack from behind
recovery
is
or
powerful,
map
but
encounter
it
system
won't
of,
make
let's
you
say, a Final
invincible
Fantasy game.
after the move, so you need to be careful.
But it's
when
an
using
action
it.
game.
A new element called shield value is introduced for enemies. When reduced to 0 by your attacks, the enemy enters a break state and all attacks become critical hits.
You saw him right there move around behind him and hit him from
The
behind
large
for the
leader enemy
crit.
who appears from time
You
to time
control that.
is a powerful enemy with effects that put
You
players at a
absolutely control that.
disadvantage. However, when a break occurs, a break effect is activated. The break state is linked to nearby enemies. The more chains there are, the more damage that is inflicted, so be sure to make use of this during battles. Attacking an enemy in a break state or defeating an enemy also accumulates a bonus gauge. There are 3 levels of gauges, and the more they accumulate, the more favorable effects they can bring to the party, such as increased attack power or maximizing item effects. However, the bonus gauge returns to 0 when the character being played breaks. So be sure to fight well while maintaining the gauge. In addition, the effects can be switched by changing the battle formation. The battle formation is obtained during the course of gameplay. Find the formation that best suits your party and your fighting style to gain an advantage in battle. After making some progress in the story, you'll be able to have follow-up attacks from party members outside the battlefield.
That I like
This is
too.
called assault action. Each assault action can be set on each directional button. Pressing one of the buttons while the gauge is full will activate a preset character skill. Following a battle member's attack, you can unleash a series of large magic attacks, or set a healer that uses healing symbology for use in an emergency. You will be able to create your own fighting style with a combination of party and skills. Note that there may be some characters that appear only in assault action.
That was like a summon
The
to throw
system
in.
has been updated to be more sophisticated and comfortable. Item creation, a familiar feature of the series, makes it possible to add additional effects called factors when creating items. For example, a weapon with a factor that requires less consumption of MP, while others may create one with a factor that allows for HP recovery in critical conditions, making it possible to keep fighting without worrying about HP recovery. Creating powerful weapons and armor requires a character to have high skill
we were doing this in a game recently called Diablo 4 where you were stripping things off of items and adding those effects to other items. They were doing it as far back as 1997 on the PlayStation 1.
Which you obtain at the end of a battle or when you level up to enhance your character's skill in a variety of ways. Battle points strengthen battle skills, special arts, and symbology, increasing hit points and damage dealt. Use skill points to strengthen special skills that enhance characters, status, and item creation levels. In town, you can switch to private action at any time by pressing a particular button. In this mode, side quests that are not told in the main storyline occur, and more in-depth episodes with your party will unfold. By experiencing private actions, the friendship level with other characters changes. It will have a significant impact on the ending.
Like Fire Emblem.
There are also a wide variety of other missions to complete. The guide map has been updated to be easier to read, and fast travel has been added for a more comfortable gameplay
Fast travel's a big
experience.
deal because they needed it in the old game.
Furthermore, this game features new voice recordings with the original cast and the voices from the second evolution.
So second evolution was the PSP game.
During gameplay, you can select which voice to use on a character-by-character basis.
Make it all Japanese all day.
Now, as everything sparkles anew, it's time to embark on this galactic journey full of adventures. Star Ocean: The Second Story R. Coming November 2nd.
There you go.
Demo available now.
The demo is available now. You can get it on Steam. You can play it wherever you can play demos. It's pretty cool looking. But yeah, that is as old school. Yeah, the demo's free for sure. But that is old school RPG at its absolute best. It really is. And it's an old school action RPG that didn't exist back then. There were very few things that actually did like that menu hybrid thing. You've got games like the Xenoblade games now that do it. They were talking about those friendship levels and things in Fire Emblem, and there are other games that take stuff from this outside of the Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Destiny back on the PlayStation 1. Like there was not as much of this as you would have thought. And they're remaking one of the best versions of it ever, Star Ocean Second Story. They're remaking that. It comes out November 2nd. It's coming to all things. So the reason why I showed you that, the reason why I'm talking about it is my buddy was like, that's like one of his favorite RPGs of all the time, in all the places and all the time. And he was like, to support them for remaking this RPG, he said, I'm going to buy it for you. I'm going to buy it for me. I'm going to buy it for your son. I'm going to buy it for your daughter. I'm going to buy it for, like, he was like going on and on and on about it. Nice thing about it too is it's only $50. It's not 60 or 70. I believe on Steam, the price is 50. So for a remake of one of the best RPGs done, yeah, it's not a bad way. They did remake the first game, Star Ocean First Departure, but they've redone it. There's a Switch version of it. I think you can get it on Steam, a remake of 1. So if you want to try and play that before 2 comes out, you could do that. But Star Ocean's a great little RPG series, and it's coming out. My friend was like, "Yeah, we're gonna all play that and then some." So that may be his second goal for next month. Maybe we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, he was freaking out about it. Like he's like, "Yes, we're not just going to play it." We make this joke about Starfield all the time. Starfield's not a game. It's an experience. And apparently, like, him playing Star Ocean is going to be an experience for him. So that's upcoming as well. That's a big deal. But yeah, if you like RPGs, if you like weeb shit, that's a good way to get your weeb shit. But yeah, check out the demo. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good game. It's a great throwback game. We need more stuff like that. The presentations of it is definitely very different than the old one, but it doesn't suck. So check it out. And that's the other thing. So this Star Ocean, the Divine Force, this is the brand newest one. Like this is the new game. Second Departure Second Story R is a remake of the old game. So is it just on Steam? No, I think the demo's on everything. I think there's a demo on Switch and on PS5. I'm pretty sure there is. I don't know if the game's coming to Xbox. I didn't really look at that, so. But the demo, I can confirm I have seen the demo running on Steam. I know that is a real thing, so there you go. You don't care about Xbox? Outside of Forza Motorsports, typically I don't either. But as it turns out, today we're playing Forza Motorsports, so I kind of care about my Xbox. See? It is hooked up here right next to me. There it is. These are all the stickers I put on my fridge. See, I got all the stickers. But yes, there is the Xbox in all its glory sitting right next to the capture card. Waiting to be used tonight, so. This is how it works out. I was concerned about playing it on PC, Forza Motorsports. There's a couple things I actually learned about it playing on PC. Number one, if you don't install it on a solid-state drive, it has all sorts of glitches in it on the PC. That was kind of concerning. So I did install it on a solid-state drive. That was fine. But the other thing was whether or not I could play it and stream at the same time. I was very concerned about that. So I installed it on the Xbox first, and we've been playing it on the Xbox just to make sure that the stream quality is not a problem and that there's no issues that go with that. I mean, it made sense. So we're playing it there, and then I will try it on the PC at some point. We'll probably move the stuff around to get that done. What was really impressive about Forza Motorsports is it runs, and it doesn't look like it runs on a potato on my ROG Ally. I was actually really surprised at how good it ran on that handheld. I was like, whoa. I mean, it actually looks better than Gran Turismo 6 did on the PS3. This looks better than that on my ROG Ally. And it was running on medium at I think it was actually running 720p at 60 FPS, and it didn't have any trouble at all. It was impressive. It was really impressive. So that's a good thing. I like that. So what can you do? That about catches it up. 3 goals for this month. We got a tip goal to try and get a goal in for next month. And one of those goals we're doing this month is playing Forza Motorsports. Check out Star Ocean Second Story R when it comes out. And if you can get your hands on a copy of some of these clearance games over at GameStop, they're pretty cheap right now. There you go. Now you've recaught up on everything that we've been talking about so far. Not bad for... Well, I guess we've been streaming for half an hour now. Oops. But there you go. So let's get into the race. Should we go race? I think we should go race. What do you think? I need to turn that off. Hang on. I'm going to turn that off. I'm just going to get the camera up for this because it makes a difference. It makes a difference. Does the goal say 52 or 62? I believe. Right now we're at 52. I believe that's 52. I can go look. $52. There you go. The yellow makes it so you can't see it. Yeah, I gotta fix that. I'm gonna fix that one of these days. Yeah, I think the collector's edition of the game is like $80, and it comes with all the extra suits and cool, angry stuff that Spider-Man's gonna do if you do stuff. So I was like, whatever. If we get there, we get there. If we don't get there, we don't get there. And either way, I'm okay. It's all good. It's all good. And even with that piece of information, Ivy the Legend, so far tonight, $41, I believe is what that was. 2020, yep, $41. Thank you for putting that towards the goal. I appreciate it. What do you say we go race? Anybody ready to go race? Ooh, you like that pixelation right there? Flipped out. So if you go into the career mode here, we went through the Builders Cup, the Modern Tour here. We have done everything here except for the final one here, Modern Rewards Showcase. Next event, Le Mans Old Mulsanne, and I believe I have to race this in a GT40, so. Let's go take a look at what it is. Opponent difficulty is 2. Rule set is sports rules. I'm going to leave this on here just like that. I'm going to turn it down to 1 for right now so we can just do it. Performance in the GT40. We're going to calculate that, and it's not really going to change. The speed will change a little. That's not bad. Yeah, we're going to go drive this brand new car at Sarth. That is the 24-hour at Le Mans track. For anybody who's seen the new Gran Turismo movie, that is the last track in the movie. That's the last race that they do, is the 24-hour Le Mans. Le Mans Circuit International des Sarthes. All right, we're having some trouble now. You have no audio. I'm refreshing it. It had audio before. Now it has audio. There it is. It's back. Now you can hear the game. All right. Let's start practice on start. Let's go get it. Here we go. We need to win this to complete this cup. I have not driven in a GT40 yet in this game, so I'm not sure how this thing controls. Let's see what we can do about getting some car level, though. Let me know. I was listening to it the other day, and the audio for the car seemed way louder than me. Let me know if that's the case. All right, we're off the track. This car does not like to brake. This is the backside straightaway where it does not have the chicanes built into it for speed checks. This is just flat out as fast as you can go. Just crossed 200 miles an hour. 210. No, 218, 219, 220. I stepped on the brake right there because I saw the thing coming through. Where is the end of this road? I shouldn't have stopped right for any of that. Shouldn't have stopped until right there. Ratchet's here begging for treats. He's not gonna get one from me. He's had so much extra goodie stuff tonight, he's not getting one from me. No. Nobody. Alright. Maybe one. Maybe one. All right, I got him some, okay? Remember, everyone, this is red. We went over my color blindness the other night. All right. You're good now. That's it. That's it, buddy. No more. And now he takes off. Yeah. That's my dog. I got what I wanted. I'm out. Hey, he came back. Not a bad turn there. Coming around. Get back on the track. This car does not like to brake. Then again, let's be honest, it is a Ford, which makes it an American car, which means in a straight line it's fantastic, and at any other point, it can't turn. Okay. Can't turn, has a hard time braking. American cars in a nutshell. I said what I said. All right, there's our training lap. It's such a beautiful car, though. The new GT-R, or the GT, Ford GT. Based on the old GT40 from the 60s, the late 60s. It's a beautiful car. I like it a great deal. It's just, you know, can't turn. Has a hard time braking. All right, it's time to go race. We're gonna start in the middle of the pack as usual. I'm not adjusting any of that, and we're gonna get it. Dangerous hands. MDW Black Wolf right there. Doesn't look like we have anybody else yet from the Drivatar world. Black Wolf, he got the early access as well, so he's been showing up in mine for a couple of days now. Rolling start. Always exciting. I want everyone to line up, and I want to survive this first little segment here without getting absolutely crushed. Passing on the outside is bad, and slamming on your brakes like a dumbass is even worse. Okay, dude. Look, man, you may not value your car, but my car is more expensive than that. Can we not just play ping pong with the cars? All the space you want on the outside, or by me going to the outside for those. You need to back off. AI jackass. All right, we gotta get around this Porsche in front of us. We're 9th place. 8th place. We only have one lap to do this in, and we are flat out. We are on the back straight. That guy is touching the brakes. What a silly, silly person. 5th place. Why would you touch your brakes? Out here, anyway. Fourth place. Third, 220 miles an hour. Didn't slow down right there. We are going to slow down here, though. Second place, and that's number one right in front of us. He is hogging the whole turn, isn't he? Inside and we're gone. Car level 3, first place. 185 miles an hour. 195. Didn't quite hit 200 before I had to brake for this. Oh, that was not good. Had to come to almost a complete stop right there. All right, complete stop in this car was like 40 miles an hour, let's be honest. It feels like a complete stop. I'm down to 38 for that turn, 30 for that turn. Let's get through this one lap. We will complete another circuit. All right, these turns are going to get a lot tighter through here. And across the finish line, finished first. One lap is 4 minutes. It's a long track, right?
Great race. He won.
All right, first place. I want to find that guy who was hitting my car like a moron and run him off the road. Dangerous Hands. Third place. All right, 5,550 driver experience, 14,000 credits earned for one race. Rim style, tire width, not bad. I think we got the car to what, level 3? What is the next series? We just finished. We finished this series. There is no next series. I started this one over, but we finished it. We're done with that one. So we got to move on to the Enthusiast Tour now. And the track specials.
In the 80s and 90s, technically advanced touring car homologation were sold behind the wheel in a purposeful, minimalist interior. Prized motorsports unicorns, hunted by collectors for the intense driving experience only this rare breed provides. They now stand ready for our racers to rebuild and hit an extreme level of performance, chasing that checkered flag.
All right. So what car do I own? Do I own a car that can do this? It turns out I don't. I do not own a car for this circuit. So we've got the Alpine GTA Le Mans. 1991 BMW M3. I want to see. It's a rear-wheel drive car. Do we have an all-wheel drive option in here? I don't think we do. American cars can't drive in a straight line. So this Mercedes-Benz right here or this BMW M3 are probably going to be our best options. I guess I'll get this one. All right. $82,000 credits for this bad boy. We're gonna race short track at Silverstone with it. It's fine with me. Looks like it's raining too. So this ought to be fun, right? The driving rainstorms in this game are impressive to look at. They really are. The weather effects, the fog. Oh, I guess it's not. It's just overcast right now. Maybe it'll rain while we're racing. But yeah, the effects in this game, the visuals in it are really impressive.
The asphalt here at Silverstone was designed to resist extreme lateral loads experienced during intense braking and fast cornering. Grip will not be a problem.
Grip will not be a problem unless you're driving in a 1990 Mercedes. Let's go practice. We got to get our practice in. Hopefully this car will stop. That's what we need. We need good brakes. That car is, did that car just go transparent? It did. I should have hit it. I wonder if it had collision. That would be kind of wild. All right, we got 3 laps to go. First lap. Hopefully they'll be quick laps because this is, I believe this is the short track, so. Well, at least I got around that guy without hitting him, right? Had to swing way left and slow down way too much, but I got around him. I'll take it. Wow, this is a really short lap. Lap 2. This right here, this is the look of intensity. No, not quite that. Let's see if we can beat this segment. That'd be cool, right? Way too wide. And that's because of that car. Did beat the segment, though. I'll take it. All right, final lap practice. I think I got this. I'm saying for the race. The course is not complicated. The traffic makes for a right pain in the ass. I won't argue with that. But yeah, if you've been thinking about Forza Motorsports, if the thought of Forza Motorsports has never crossed your mind, if you have no idea what Forza Motorsports is, but you do have Game Pass, it is now available for all Game Pass members. You can download it, you can play it at no extra cost. It came out today, so today's like the official release date for it. You can download it, try it out. You never know. You might be a gearhead, you just haven't tried it yet. You might be. You may come up with the world's greatest tuning for a car. Or set the fastest lap time at Silverstone. You never know. I did not set the fastest lap time at Silverstone. I could get out the LaFerrari and try, and I'll tell you what, I still won't set the fastest lap time at Silverstone. Go to race. Race 1 of 5. We're still playing in the middle. I don't want to test that right now. We got some racers to go up against. Let's get it. This Mercedes is not bad to drive. It doesn't have too much power. If it had more power, it would make driving through the corners worse. You'd be sliding all over the place. Looks like there was a little bit of rain. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing things. So, we've talked about this a lot over the last couple of days, but the reflections that you're seeing, the lighting effects, a lot of the reflections, that's... Oh! Mother... that's all ray tracing effects. People are penalizing me and saying it was avoidable contact, and I'm getting real mad about that. But yeah, we're playing Performance Ray Tracing is the mode we're on. Performance RT, so it's running at a variable frame rate, typically 1080p, but it's hard locked at 60 FPS, and it is running ray tracing for what's going on, so you're going to get a much better visual experience without the 4K resolution. I would penalize me for that one. They say no penalty. I cannot get by these guys. Guys, you gotta line up, okay? Form a line, and I will pass you. How about that? Almost lost control of the car right there. That would be no good. All right, we got 6 laps to go here. This is lap 2. It is a very short track, so that doesn't surprise me. We're in 5th place. We got some cars to catch up here. He's going off the track. Oh, no, he's not. He's just way wide. Did you see that guy? He just kind of came in out of nowhere like a missile. We're staying wide. Keep that guy off us. All right. 3rd place. Is it just me, or does that guy have a lot of taillights? It's not taillights, it's caution tape. He's wearing like a crossing guard uniform on his back end of his car. got like reflective vest on. All right, there's number one in front of us. Let's get by him and then finish this up. 2 laps in the books. 4 to go. Nice thing is, once you get into first place, you don't have to worry about the other cars. You can just race your race until you start lapping people. I am really distressed over that guy at the beginning who came flying at me like a spider monkey. That's not cool. Corner at the end here, and then we're back to the finish line. Don't have to brake here, it's just flat out. My car is going a whole 97 miles an hour. We hit 110.
3 left.
Oh, car started to get away from me right there. Did you guys see it go sideways a little? That's no good. As much as you can, always brake in a straight line so things like that don't happen. There's our driving pro tip of the day. Going to be on this side. Here we go. Turn in here. We got our hard turn going the other direction. We'll get back to the finish line here. Lap 4 in the books. We got 2 more to go. Nice short track. I like short tracks. Car did not like that corner. It did not like going up on the drape right there. We might start seeing some cars in front of us here in on this turn, possibly the next one. No, it won't be this turn. It'll be the straight after the next turn. Nope, they pulled away.
1 more lap.
We're not gonna see him. Not lapping anybody this time around. I like it. Not because lapping people isn't fun. Lapping people can be quite fun. But free racing and just being able to race without traffic also, yeah, that's nice too. I think that might be a little nicer, actually. Beats getting into somebody's back end and wishing that they were gone. I don't know, I feel like this little Mercedes holds up pretty well. There you go. 6 laps in the books.
Nicely done. We finished P1.
We finished P1, everybody. It's all of us. We're all in this together. Remember that. Water Ox, Igor LSO, and Triska to Doom. I got the podium. 74,000 driver experience, 18,950 credits. I bet we make enough back to cover how much I spent on the car. I think the car was like 80,000. We've already made almost 20 off this. Not bad. Not bad. Our next track, Circuit de Barcelona. We've raced that before for sure. Let's tune up the car. Get the upgrades in there. 2.7, which is an increase. Speed up to 3.5. Handling up to 2.8. Braking stays the same, but we gain a little less than 20 points altogether on our PI, our power index. So, not bad. Not bad. If we could get some more car levels this next race, that might be a way. Another short track here. So we got to do training. We got to do our practice laps. And we'll get into the race. I kind of wish there was a way to skip the practice laps, and then there's a part of me that's really happy that they make you do it.
Elevation changes that produce heavy G-force loads. So never let up on your speed, and always be on the lookout for that next passing opportunity.
But when you're racing with a new car, gives you a chance to kind of break it in, get some car XP, figure out how it handles the tracks. Even if you think you know a track like the back of your hand, in a new car, yeah, they may not hold as much as you think. Especially something like this. I mean, I haven't been doing real rear-wheel drive cars today. It's front engine, rear wheel. It's been staying pretty well on the track, though. It's been holding where it needs to. I don't mind this car. Which I hope is the case, because we got, 6 circuits total to actually race with it. 6 races for the circuit, rather. I really wanted to go around him right there, so I was trying to brake late, but I didn't have enough room. Get your BMW out of my way, buddy. Who you calling buddy, friend? Who you calling friend, pal? Who you calling pal, jackass? Curve. All right, that's gonna do it for our first lap. We got 2 more for practice. 2 more. Not braking segment there. Car level 5, we're gonna get some more parts. Can't put them on after practice. We gotta wait until after the race, but we can still get some more parts. Come on, go, car, go. I'll take the segment improvement. I am apparently not very good at the segments on this track, so. Oh well. Release the brake right there. Kind of looked like I was going to straightforward slide off the track, but no. When you release the brake, you can make that turn. Yellow, they want me to push some kind of gas through this. Some kind of acceleration. Segment there too, I'll take it. And this will be the end of lap 3. Practice is over. Let's go racing. All right, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna start in the middle. I'm just not in the mood to start at the very back and have to deal with traffic the whole way. You know what I mean? It's not a too tremendously long course. Just me, or is that like the most 80s dashboard ever? Like late 80s, early 90s dashboard. All right, here we go. Everybody's gonna brake early and act like a maniac. Let's try not to get crushed by that guy. Dude lost control of his car twice there. Now he's off in the dirt. Okay. Watch them all kind of line up right there. They're all going to get a straight line, makes them a lot easier to pass. All right, getting past another one. They're all going to brake. Try and drive into me right there as they dig into that turn. Wow. Good for you, buddy. So far, I'm in 10th place. I started in 12th. I very much want to stay past that red car. And I very much want to get past this BMW. Then I want to do that. I knew I was doing that, and I didn't hit anybody. Okay, I hit somebody there at the very end. Whoa, that was a good move. I'm kind of surprised I cut that right in between them and didn't hit anybody. All right, lap number 2, we gotta go 6. Puts us into hard 4th place, 3rd place. Number 2 and number 1 are right in front of me. We gotta get there. He's actually getting a lot closer to 1. One's kind of falling behind here. I don't think I'm going to pass him on this turn, but I'm going to try. Nope. I'm going to let him go. I could have done it. I think I would have hit him to do it. Okay. Yeah, off track.
Total time penalty is about a second.
I got a penalty for that because I cut off the track in order to pass him. If I had been forced off the track, I would not have gotten the penalty. But they determined that I chose to do that, which I kind of don't feel like that. However, I did have an option. I could have gone to the outside. So now I got to take a second penalty. 0.8 seconds. That's fine. I'll still beat him by like 40 seconds, so that's okay with me. First place. We're on lap 3, 4 to go. 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2 in the books. 2 in the can, ready to go. We be fast and they be slow. Does anybody know what what movie that's from? It's not from a racing movie. Oh, that got a little wily there for a second. Got a little loose through that S-curve for sure. These tires give me no respect from these tires. Come on, let's go, pick it up. Giddy up, little horsey. Lap 3 in the book, 3 to go.
3 to go.
That's what I just said. Way too slow around that corner. I should not have braked half as much as I did. Car level 7's nice. Shouldn't have stopped there, but I did. That was a lot better than the last time where I almost lost control of the car, but I'm still not going very fast through that S-curve. Slowed down way too much around that. Traceback Boy, how are you tonight? Hello, welcome in. Say hopefully you've come for some Forza Motorsports racing, because that's what we're doing. Working on the next whole circuit. I did the first circuit. All 6 races of it. Now we're moving on to the next circuit. You just hunted solo Crimson Glow Valstrax. Very nice. Very, very nice. It's a lot harder solo when other people can't distract him. So that is excellent. Well done. Good job. Somebody else distracts him from me and I just stand on the side and beat him with a hammer, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm still going too slow through this. You can't do it combined with others, let alone solo. And that's just a practice thing. That's one of those games that you can feel yourself getting better at the more you play it. Usually, sometimes there's some things that are just bullshit and you can't do anything about, but most of the time. Lap 5 around this corner in the books. We got one more to go.
Last lap. Let's go.
Yeah, the final lap. I'm going to keep doing my F-Zero GX announcer impression throughout the entire time I play this game. You got boost power, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, Ivy, you've got other things going on, you don't play enough. That's understandable when you have other things going on. But again, if you ever wanted to get to that point, it's just a matter of sitting down, practicing and figuring it out, right? It'll be there when you have time. Let's get around this S-curve. Headed back towards the front of the line. Lap 6. Last turn. Flat out to the finish, and we're out. All right, first place. See, that's my F-Zero GX announcer voice. Hardest monster I soloed, and I have soloed Master Rank Monster, but that great sword has that DPS. I don't know if Crimson Valstrax is the hardest monster I've ever soloed. There are a couple in World that I think are worse, but it is very difficult, so I'm not trying to take anything away from you. Good job with that, Traceback. You definitely sucked when you first started. Now on your new account, you soloed Great Azuchi. Come October 26th, you're going to get Spider-Man? Understandable. We get a tip goal up for that. I might get Spider-Man. We'll have to see how the month goes. 95,000 driver experience, 24,400 credits. Got a flywheel, got a clutch, got a fuel system, got springs and dampeners. I like springs and dampeners. They help you drive better. All right, next one. Light Rain, 7 laps at Grand Oak. It's the long track at Grand Oak in reverse. You guys are going to like this next one because it's in the rain. The rain looks really good in this, so. Let's tune up the car a little. Get some upgrades there. Acceleration up a point. Handling stays the same. Braking goes up a bit. I'll take braking in the rain for sure. We'll confirm that. Let's get going. Never played World or Iceborne, but I want to because my favorite monster in it is Glavenus. Glavenus is fun. You enjoy that monster? I don't know what my favorite monster in that one is. There's a lot of monsters in that game I like. It's probably Tobakadachi. I'm a big fan of Tobakadachi. All right, so Grand Oak, reverse in the rain. We got practice. The only Monster Hunter games you have played are Rise and GU. Ah, you are a Switch owner. Tell me what systems you have without telling me what systems you have. There it is, right there. I need to not break so much through this. Birthday gift from your sweet mom. I'm not knocking it. Until I got that ROG Ally, my Switch was pretty much my go-to for most things, so. I'm almost, and Ivy, you can quote me on this later. I am almost in a place where it's time to play Tears of the Kingdom. Almost. Almost. Out of my way, buddy. All right, coming around for lap 2. It's not a tremendously long lap. So. Play it and then help you with it. I mean, that's a possibility. Let's put it this way. Tears of the Kingdom. Well, moreover, Breath of the Wild is not my jam. So, Tears of the Kingdom, while I do have it, it's not like a priority. Let's call it that. If I'm ever in the mood, then we'll play it. And that's what I'm saying is I'm almost in the mood. Almost. If you told me right now that I had to go back and play a Zelda game, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom wouldn't be the game I would pick. Our level 9. I have not finished Tears of the Kingdom and I'm here playing Forza Motorsports. You know what I mean? Like, that should be very telling. But I'm almost in the mood. Almost. Almost there. I really am looking forward to that Star Ocean game. We were talking about Star Ocean Second Story R at the beginning of the stream. We watched the trailer for it. There was a demo out for it, but I played through all those Final Fantasy games. I played 1 through 6 from the Pixel Collection on the Switch. And I'm in the mood to play some old school Final Fantasy games or some old school RPGs. Like, I could do that. I was thinking about taking my son's cartridge for Tales of Fantasia. Or Tales of Symphonia, rather. Excuse me, it's not Fantasia. I've been kind of in that place. I like old school RPGs. I think they're gonna get mad at me for that one. Nope, no penalty. I gotta be honest, I'm not even excited for Mario Wonder. Like, every time I think I'm getting excited for Mario Wonder, I kind of go, whatever. By the end of the month, I'd rather play a Sly Cooper game than I would a Mario game right now. And let me be very clear about this one up front. Next month, when Mario RPG comes out, I don't give a shit, okay? I didn't like the original one. Yeah, dude, this flickering in front of me has got to go. You guys see the screen flickering? I don't know what's causing that. It's a graphical error. It's a glitch. But yeah. I did not like Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo. I have no interest in playing it on the Switch. So let's get that out of the way right away. Practice is done. My mom is a semi-gamer because she loves all Mario games, and she's got a PS5 because of Hogwarts Legacy. I could see that. I like the old Mario games, and I like the old Zelda games. I will never... Dude, you want me to play Link's Awakening all day, all night? I love that game. Like the original Game Boy version of it. Love it. You want me to play the Super Nintendo one? Thumbs up, I'm in. Like, let's go. You want me to play Breath of the Wild? Meh. 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 Although I did play it twice on stream. I feel like that's kind of a miracle for me. Like, let's be honest. Right? Right? It's kind of amazing in a way. Look at this flickering, man. I can't change it in game. The oldest game I've played is the Super Mario Brothers. But who hasn't played the Super Mario Brothers? I got a better one for you. Who hasn't beat Super Mario Brothers in 8 minutes? Like, come on. Like, get good. All right, changing it off the ray tracing made the glitch go away. But I've lost like 4 places now. I went from 12th to 14th. So I changed it back to performance mode. It should still be running at 60 FPS. It's just the ray tracing is off. That's what's causing that flicker that's going on. That sucks. They gotta fix that. I can guarantee for the next 3 months we're gonna see a lot of hardcore patches for this game. There have been other visual glitches and problems besides the one I just saw, besides the flickering. So I imagine there's going to be more fixes as we go. Yeah, I can beat Mario 1 in 8 minutes. It's like 8.5. If I just run and I don't do stupid things, I can do it in like 7. But there's some stupid things I like to do that waste time. That right there was second place. This track's 7 laps long. It's not that long, time-wise. So 7 laps should go pretty fast. We just hit rank 10 with the car. About to pass this guy into first place as we cross the line for lap 2. It still looks really good on performance mode. I'm not going to argue with it. It's just, I can't have the ray tracing on, apparently. You can see how muted everything looks versus how shiny it looks with the ray tracing on. You're going to have to fix that, turn 10. You're going to have to fix that graphical error. Yeah, Mario's another one of those games like Zelda. Like, you ask me to go play Mario World, I'm in. Like, let's go play the Super Nintendo one all day. You want me to play Mario 1, 2, and 3? I'm in. Like, not a problem. You want me to go play the new Super Mario Brothers on the Wii, the one with the red case? I'm out. There came a point with the Mario games where they couldn't figure out if they were trying to make it Kaizo or not. You find me Mario Maker levels that are actually, you know, reasonable. People just making games because they think that they're fun, not making games because they're trying to torture you. Mario Maker's pretty good for that, actually. I'll play that. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. That got away from me a little bit. Wow, that is a long rewind. See, I tried to get to the apex right there at the point of the turn, and I got there, but I was going a little too fast, and the game was like, nope, off the road you go, and I was like, shit. Heard you like to drive in the dirt. Not in this game. In a rally game, sure. Not in this game. All right, lap 3's in the books. We got 3 more to go. Actually, we got 4 more to go. Sorry. 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got 4 more to go. Car rank 11, that means I unlock the tire compound going forward. So hopefully I'll be able to turn a little better going into the other races. Hey, look, a little bit on the brake there, and all of a sudden I'm not sliding off the track. Who knew? Yay! we got 3.
3 more.
Yep. We're actually almost to the point where we're going to start lapping people, and we're only on lap 5. Every time I see that sign for Flows Oil, I want to start singing that Soul Glow song from Coming to America. I don't know why my brain has associated those two things together, but it certainly has. All right, lap 5 in the books. 2 more to go. Might be able to make car level 12 by the time we get out of here. And now we're lapping people. Let's cut to the inside because he's pushing out. Just lapping people things. Of course, them coming to a complete stop is always fun. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just like cut right through the middle of you guys and pass you? That's my bad. Rain's coming down now. We're in it. We are locked into this storm. Which way are you going, dude? There's car level 12. We did it. That guy couldn't make up his mind which side he wanted to go to, so
Final lap.
we had to push him. Yeah, look at the fog. It's not enough to just not be able to turn on the track because of the rain. Now you can't see where you're going at the same time. I don't remember where it was. It was on Maple Valley or something, and the fog was so thick you really couldn't see the turns in front of you. It was kind of wild. Oh, it's a thunderstorm. I can hear thunder. This guy can't figure out which end he wants to be on, so he can be on the losing end. Here we go. I see you out there, Mistborn. I just have to pay attention to the thunderstorm, otherwise I'll crash. And that's it, we're done. Losing end is not the end. I want to be on. Yeah, you do not want to be on the losing end, ever. What's up, man?
Good work today. We finished P1.
We finished P1, everybody. That's event 3 out of 5. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? That's thunder. How am I lapping those guys? Their difficulty set to whatever the normal default is. I could turn it up, but then I'd have to struggle, and, you know, I'm not really feeling that right now. I gotta learn the tracks before I start struggling. Is this the new racing game that just came out? Yes, indeed. Forza Motorsports launches today. If you bought the premium edition, you could start playing it Thursday last week, the 5-day early access. But yeah, if you have Game Pass, it went live yesterday at 6 p.m. Today is the official launch day. Car level 9 gets us custom transmission, differential, driveline, and tire compound. We need tire compound. I want everyone to know that Mistborn has been playing Demon Souls, and he's been doing a damn fine job of it. There you go. 10,950 driver experience up to driver level 35. Credits earned 28,350. We have definitely made up all the credits so far that I spent buying this car. So there's the thing. 2016, hi Aniv. That's a bot, by the way. Don't engage with the bot. All right, Nuremberg, short track. I don't mind the short track. I do mind 6 laps, and I mind the patchy fog. But I am not a fan of Nuremberg. This is like my least favorite track on Earth. All right. I do what I want. Acceleration goes up to 3.1 from 2.8. Speed up to 3.8 from 3.5. Handling only up 1/10 of a point. Braking up 2/10 of a point. We go from 447 to 498. Thank you, tires. I do what I want. Hi, Aniv. Yeah, you talk to the bot. Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to get up for a second while this loads. We're going to get the practice in. We'll get our 6 laps in at Nuremberg, and we'll move on to the next race. It's foggy, patchy fog, but it's not invisible. Give me, like I said, 2 minutes. Talk to the bot while I'm gone. You can talk to the bot. There. All right, let's start practice. Looks like there's raindrops on my car, but I know it's not raining, it's just foggy. The Mercedes-Benz 1990 something or other. I don't know what it is. We're just driving a car. On my least favorite track, Nuremberg. Would anybody like to know why Nuremberg is my least favorite track? I will tell you. How come? So there's a couple things about it. The first one is that the full track at Nuremberg is like a 27-minute lap. It's like driving around a city. Okay? It's not driving through a city, it's driving around a city. And that's just way too long for the full track. Now, the full track is not in this game, for the record. It is in Gran Turismo. Okay? It's like 27 minutes long. We're doing a short track right now, so this is not going to be a problem on this one. The next thing, while this looks like a nice racetrack, this looks like an actual racetrack. Most of the track around the giant lap, the 27 minutes, is actually differing versions of asphalt and pavement back and forth that change the way that your car grips the ground and makes for a really bumpy ride, and it makes for a difficult race just because of upkeep, right? So think of it this way. It would be the equivalent of playing on a football field with bad grass. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to get hurt. Their cleats aren't going to stick. There's problems that come from not having a good, solid base to play your sport on, right? And Nuremberg, a lot of the track feels like that to me. And then the third thing, so a couple years ago, probably 12 years ago, Nuremberg became like the new hotness. When they put it in Gran Turismo, when they put it in Forza Motorsports for the first time, everybody's like freaking out. Oh my God, Nuremberg is like the hardest track on earth, and it's so cool because it's, you know, long and it's got all these things. Like, if you asked Black Wolf if he were here right now, he'd tell you it's his favorite track, right? And there's a lot of people out there who think that about Nuremberg. My problem with it is because it's now so popular, major car manufacturers take their cars to Nürburgring and they test them there. And they tell everyone, our car is tested at Nuremberg. Yeah, but the problem with that is because the track is so bumpy and because the track is so different from tarmac to concrete to other things, right? Because it's so all over the place, what you did was you made... Oh, Black Wolf's here. He said, I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but I do love racing it. So what you did by tuning your car for the bumpy, inconsistent version of a track, you ruined the road ride, okay? So if you take that thing out, it's designed to handle, like, all of this crap, but it doesn't handle, like, a smooth road very well because it's trying to compensate with all these other things. It makes the ride really stiff in a lot of ways because it has to be to compensate for what Nuremberg does. So you take what would otherwise be a really nice ride, a really nice road experience, and you fucked it up because you tested your car and tuned it for Nuremberg. By the way, hi, how's it going, Black Wolf? Does that make sense? So yeah, you got all these rally cars, like, they're designed for dirt. You know, a rally car is designed for dirt. I think the last Mitsubishi Lancer, when they tested it at Nuremberg. And you're like, wait a second, that's a rally car, yo. Like, what are you doing? That's why I don't like the Nürburgring, because it got so popular amongst some people that they decided to ruin a bunch of cars by testing it there. You're hating your life right now, but otherwise you're all right. That's one extreme to a middle. That's no good, Black Wolf. Are you still at work? I imagine you are. Oh, you're in pain. That's not good either. Yeah, I think this is the week of pain. That's what I've decided. It's the week of pain. We were talking about this with the whole thing with the Nürburgring the other day. Apparently, the 27-minute lap, they are going to add to the game in, like, March. So it's coming, but as of right now, it's just the short track stuff. And I don't mind the short track. The short track actually feels like a racetrack, so I don't mind this one so much. Today's the first day of your OT. Oh, this is your first day of no 10-hour days. Good deal. Go home. Fuck it. But does that make sense about why Nuremberg is not my jam? I thought they were well thought out points. I thought they were well thought out points. All right, we finished our training. Practice is over. Driving some Mercedes-Benz I've never seen before, Black Wolf. 1990 Mercedes-Benz. You know what? I'm going to put up a post. Hang on. There you go. My post into the Discord tonight for a stream that's up. Is why you know Drivatar. Why you know Drivatar. We're gonna roll from 12th place. I think this is probably 6 or 7 laps. This is actually pretty short. We got fog. The fog is getting heavier. We're not going to be able to see these turns at some point. It's going to be great. Would you like to blind race? Because that's what we're about to do. Trying very hard not to spin my tires by having the RPM too high at the beginning of a race. Whoa, that guy's just decided to missile his way to the front. That guy right there, that is an anarchist. I don't know who just hit me. But I'm in 11th place for it. Dude just launched me into, 10th. I keep toying with this idea, and while I'm driving here, my mind is wandering in the middle of all this traffic that's probably going to kill me. You know what I should try this week? I should try to make some pan-fried chicken. Yeah. I've been meaning to do that for a couple weeks now. You take some oil, and you put it in a pan, and you heat it up, right? Then you do some dredge on some chicken breasts. I'm gonna do boneless chicken breasts. And then what you do is you fry it with one side down and the other side's kind of out of the oil, then you flip it. So you're frying it one side, then the other side in a pan of oil on the stove or in the oven instead of having to use a deep fryer. Really, at that point, all you got to do is get the internal temperature right so that you kill all the salmonella, and then you're good. All right, we're in 6th place, coming across the line for lap 1. There we go, lap 2. At least the drive line shines through the fog, right? That's better than nothing. Pan-fried chicken. I should do that. See, my mind wanders while I race. I'm thinking about other things, trying to, like, race on autopilot. Ow. Son of a bitch. You guys want to know what I did today? So we got a slicer a couple weeks ago. Like a deli slicer. So we can, like, slice our own meats and cheeses and stuff. So I walked into the deli at the grocery store, and I was like, how does one just get a big old stick of pepperoni? It's like, I don't need you to slice it for me. I have a slicer, but I want to slice it fresh because it tastes better when you slice it fresh. And they were like, I mean, I guess we could just sell you a whole stick of pepperoni. And I was like, how much is that? They were like, $38. I said, nah. I'm not going to spend $38 on a whole stick of pepperoni. And he was like, okay. I said, but you know what I will do? Why don't you cut that in half, and I'll spend $18 on half a stick of pepperoni. So I have this big, giant piece of pepperoni upstairs that I started slicing down for sandwiches today. It was good stuff. Bought some red wine vinegar. I had a big old piece of ham that I sliced down. I had some cheddar cheese. I'm gonna go make me a bitchin' sandwich when I'm done streaming tonight. I just want you guys to know that. Because this is what my mind thinks about while I'm racing. Let's see, what else can I tell you about? About to hit 1st place, though. That's good. Ivy donated, she tipped out $41 today towards Spider-Man 2 because she's a legend. How about that? How about that? The legend. I'm only telling you that so that she can freak out and be like, I am not a legend, and then, yell at me about whatever else. Just do the thing. See, there it is already, not a legend. We may do Spider-Man 2. Leaves to never come back. Yep, we may be playing Spider-Man 2 next month. How cool would that be? Unfollows, yeah. It's delete face or lawyer up, delete Facebook, hit the gym. That's how it used to be anyway. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lawyer up, hit Facebook, and then delete the gym. Oh wait, that's not what it is. I also keep getting these weird text messages that keep asking me to run for a political office. They're like, we need people like you to run for political office. And I'm like, no, you don't. I was like, go watch my stream for 20 minutes and then understand I can't be part of that. Oh, I did say that, Ivy. You're right. I said I'm almost in the mood almost in the mood to play Tears of the Kingdom. Almost. Maybe by December I'll be in the mood. Almost. I'm not there yet, but we might get there. We'll see how I feel after Sly Cooper. Andy's probably ready to return to Escape from Tarkov. Nope. No fucking way. Not at all. Games you will see me go to before Escape from Tarkov. Final Fantasy XIV, World of Warcraft. Shit, I will go play fucking Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Warzone, bullshit, whatever, before I go play Escape from Tarkov again. Yeah, that's right, I said it. But you know what? You're right. Let's all go back to WoW. Back to Diablo 1. So, you know that game, Vampire Survivors? I like playing that game a lot, right? The game kind of plays itself. It's fun. I like that. There's actually a version of that called Halls of Torment that's the idea of Vampire Survivors, but it looks like Diablo 1. It's pretty cool. And it's like $5. You've never played Diablo 1? It's hard to go back. It's really hard to go back. I'm not going to lie to you. It's really, really, really hard to go back and play Diablo 1. Diablo 2, partially because of the, resurrected version of it, partially because they actually improved everything in Diablo 1, is not as hard to go back to, but still kind of a pain. Diablo 1 is just insane to go back to. All right, let's get this last lap in. Let's see if we lap some people. I don't think I hit that cone, but you never know. It's like the RTS games for Warcraft. Like, the only one of those that holds up really well is actually StarCraft 1. If you wanted to go back and play Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2, that's a really hard thing to do. After playing a modern RTS or even Warcraft 3, that's really hard. Level 17. I'll take that. You know what other game I find is actually really difficult to go back to? So it's not a racing game. Like, go play Forza 7, go play Forza 5. Like, it's really not, you know, all that different as far as the experience goes. It's definitely different the way it looks. You know, some of the cars are different and stuff, but the handling and stuff isn't too tremendously different. Like, you can still do it without too much trouble. Same thing with the old Gran Turismos and such. But you know what game is actually ridiculous to try and go back to? I fired up the 3DS version of Animal Crossing not that long ago just to see what my town looked like. And playing that game is fucking stupid compared to the new one on the Switch. I was like, I could never go back to the old, like, we're gonna play the Switch one or I'm never playing Animal Crossing again. And don't get me wrong, I don't play that one very often, but dude.
Good work out there.
I did not think that that game would be such a transition bastard. It was so bad. Someone's gonna be like, go play the GameCube one. I'm gonna be like, nah, man. Fuck that shit. Ollie rocks. Cheative PL. And of course, Triska Doom in first place. That's me, everybody. I win. 11,350 driver experience. We're up to 36. 29,200 credits. We're over 1 million credits now, which means I definitely have made more than what I spent on this car. So far. Maple Valley Long Race. It's clear weather. This is one of my favorites. Let's tune up the car a little. Let's get some performance going here. We're going from 498 to 510. A little down on the acceleration, up on handling, up on braking. That works for me. I'll take it. All right, we're still pushing through our first circuit of the, well, our first race series of the second circuit. It's nice. Most of these track laps have been pretty short.
After you pass under the bridge, you'll be uphill into the right-hand elevator bend, which halfway through becomes a steep descent. So be sure you're pointed properly before you get back hard on the gas.
All right. Oh, is this the last race? 5 out of 5? I think this is the last race. Hey, everybody, we made it. We're there. Let's practice. Let's get it. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna put something in here. Why you know Drivatar? Okay. Cool. I did it. Great. Hey everybody, guess what? My phone just screwed itself. I have to restart it. I love when that happens. Alright, let's go. This car doesn't go fast enough to be a menace to society, so 3 laps, long track, Maple Valley, clear weather. Let's just keep the front end of the car pointed the direction we want to go, and guess what? Good things will happen. So start going that way. Really fast. And if something gets in your way, turn. Trying to turn my phone back on and it would not turn back on. What are you doing, phone? All right, we got it. This car's not fast enough to do most things. Or to really push it. there's not a lot of red around this track is what I imagine. Yeah, I'm only going 65 up the hill right here. So we go into the elevator climb. So you're going up, and then all of a sudden you're headed downhill. That's what she was talking about in the intro. And this car, because of its speed, I do not have to brake for any of that. Because it can't cap out. Although I'm losing control of the car, that's not good. Whoa, it is drifting side to side a lot. Like you can't handle the tires. Okay, so we're gonna brake just a little and hold this all the way through. It really is sliding left to right all over the place. I don't even have to let off the gas right here. I only did to correct a little bit. Oh, this one's gonna be fun. Until right there, I hadn't touched the brake until that first corner. Or the second corner, actually. All right, up the elevator climb. Around said car. Nope, we didn't get around him. Now we're around him. Did tap on the brake right there, just a smidge. All right, lap 3. Let's get it. So again, I tap on the brake a little bit at the beginning of that turn, and then I just hold this the whole way. We are flat out right now. Like, I've got the gas down as hard as I can. We're gonna do it a little bit here. A little bit of brake, ease off the gas, and then I'm not going to touch the brake again until the next, like, big corner. Just coming up. We go up, we go down. We go up, we go down. We don't touch the brake here. We just make the turn. And then we touch the brake on this corner. That seems like a really long stretch to not have to touch the brake, and I don't even have to actually hit it that hard. Around the corner, sliding here. This one we got to go a little bit forward. And I wonder if letting off the gas may suffice versus actually like hitting the brake. That one I hit the brake because I had no idea where that guy was going to decide to slide himself around that curve. Let off the gas a little for this, and now we are hard down. I haven't touched the brake. Like I said, I'm going to touch it a little bit sliding around this. I barely tapped it right there. It did come off the track, though. That was fun. There you go. Practice is in the books. I don't think I need to practice this one anymore. How about you? All right, I think we got this. Think we got this? I think we got it. The only Drivatar out in the field, MDW Black Wolf. All right, here we go. First turn in traffic. Oh, shit. Yeah, no penalty. Dude, like, tried to block me. Why are you guys braking? You do not have to brake on that turn at all. You guys are just maniacs, apparently. You are not driving an F1 car, guys. Shit, I don't even think an F1 car has to brake around that turn, to be honest. I'll go buy an F1 car and we'll try it. You're in some piece of shit BMW M5 from 1989. Like, seriously, stop touching the brake. Like, get better. Third place. Coming down the mountain. Oh my god, that guy slowed down so much. Get out of my way. Alright, we got 4 more laps, but I'm in first place, so we just get to drive it clean. Without any more of this traffic bullshit. Stupidity around braking turns. Here we go. Up, down, up, down. Once again, let me show you. You can make this turn. No brake. Oh, man. All right, we're going to cut in under the bridge. Got the gas down. I haven't touched the brake in probably a quarter of a lap at this point. Gonna barely tap it here. Yup. Yas. laps to go. Car just hit level 20. I don't know. You'd think I'd driven Maple Valley a couple of times, right? No brake, just turn. Definitely brake here. All right, up the elevator. And then down the embankment. We are now coming down the mountain. Car getting a little loose in some of these turns. Brake just a little, just a little. Still managed to make that. Off track, I don't care. 2 to go. I guess I'm gonna care if they give me a penalty for it, right? Our turn. Yeah, it's not a bad little car to drive. I don't mind this car all that much. I had to brake going up the elevator. Last lap.
Last lap.
Yeah, the final lap. Here's my F-Zero impression again. Yeah, it feels like a nice drive, you know, through the mountains on a Sunday afternoon when there's no traffic on these racetracks, huh? When I went across the bridge right there, I could hear the other cars underneath it. That was kind of cool. almost in the spot where we're gonna lap some people. We're not gonna get them coming down the mountain, so. At least I'd rather not. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not gonna be fun. You know how much I had to stop for these guys? Come on. Well, that's not gonna be my best lap time. There you go. Maple Valley in the book.
Well done. We finished P1.
Finished P1 at event 5 of 5. We did it, everybody. $10,000 driver XP puts me at 37, 25,500 credits. Intercooler. Aspiration. Weight reduction. We could do all of those things. All right, let's see if we got anything. We didn't get anything. Next, though, the MX-5 challenge. We got to go buy a Miata. Okay. Then German Rivals, JDM Legends, Enthusiast Reward Showcase. We have to drive a Lexus for that. Our next one, though, is going to be an MX-5. I want to see if I actually have one. But let's check out the intro.
Few convertible sports cars have ever delivered as perfect a combination of fun, reliability, and value as Mazda's modern classic, the MX-5 Miata. Its fan base has steadily grown around the world, making it the best-selling, most raced two-seat convertible of all time. A near-perfect balance of handling, braking, and power makes it the ideal platform for drivers to build and modify to take on the tight competition they'll face on the starting grid.
Is he talking about the same car? Tight competition in an MX-5? I mean, I get it. There are a lot of MX-5s in this world. Apparently, I don't own one. Our options are to buy a 1994 MX-5 or a 1990 MX-5. And I don't own either one of them. Buy the 1991? Well, I'm definitely not going to do that circuit tonight. I just want to see if I have one. I thought I had one in here. I do not own any Mazda cars, so I do not. Look, there's a 2016. Why can't I drive that one? Right? Give me the new one. It really is the RX-7 is what makes me not like Mazda. The RX-7 is just not... Ugh. Don't worry. I know I just bought the 94 one, but I'm also going to buy the 91 as well. Don't worry. I mean, they're less than, that one was less than 20,000. The other one was less than 30, so. All right, we got a car for the next track. Do I have a car that will work in this one?
Introduced in the 1960s, the Mustang, Camaro, and Challenger sparked a fiery debate as to which muscular V8 package was superior on the street and track. A debate that reignited 40 years later when GM and Dodge reimagined their Camaro and Challenger to once again deliver that familiar, chest-compressing acceleration to compete against the contemporary Mustang. With all three modern classics retaining their old-school, ground-pounding intensity, the debate can finally be settled here and now.
I don't know about that. Do I own a car that will compete in this circuit? I do not. So the question is, it's rear wheel front engine, rear wheel front engine, rear wheel front engine. 583. Oy. Am I really gonna have to buy a Camaro? I don't wanna. I don't want to buy a Camaro. I don't want. Well, let's get through these ones first. We'll do the MX-5 challenge, but we're not going to do it tonight. Sorry, everyone. Work comes early in the morning. And besides, we got to give Black Wolf a chance to catch up. The game's out. It's launch day. Forza Motorsports. If you have the Xbox Game Pass, you know what you can do? You can go download it right now. It's included with Game Pass. If you don't, I believe it's running $60 for the base version. It goes up to $100 for the premium edition. And it looks great. We've seen a couple of glitches. Like we saw that flickering glitch, right? Little luck on that right now. It's okay, Black Wolf. I believe in you. I believe in you. But yeah, game's out. It's good. You should check it out. If you've ever had the itch to drive a fast car, this game may help you with that. So there you go. But yeah, it's been fun. We did another circuit tonight, another circuit race. Working on it. Well, series race. Circuit race? I don't know. We did something. 5 races with, 6 or 7 laps each. Actually went pretty fast. Wasn't bad. Even the Nuremberg track wasn't bad. So not a bad way to race. Tomorrow we'll try and knock out that MX-5 race that we got to do. Hopefully. Well, maybe. If I can, get my shit together. Maybe we'll get 2 of them done instead of just 1 a night. Maybe we can finally start doing 2. Really depends on how I'm feeling. So, but yeah, we may start a little early. Maybe a little earlier. What do you think? Maybe. I don't know. We'll at least get 1 in. We'll do the MX-5 setup. Then they're going to be like, here's an RX-7 one. And I'll be like, no, don't. It'll be good. So, but yeah, I'm going to get out of here for tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you hanging out, watching the stream. Hopefully you had a good time. If you have any feedback on how I can either be more entertaining or stop sucking, I will be more than happy to take that criticism and learn from my mistakes. You just need to join the Discord. That way you can tell me all about it. ! Discord in the chat will get you a link. That way you can come and tell me all of those things or be a part of the conversation or whatever else it is that's going on. Thumbs up. Next, thank you again very much to Ivy. $41 tip tonight down there. Means we're getting a lot closer to that Spider-Man 2. That would be goal number 1 for next month if we manage to make that. Remember, goals this month. Forza Motorsports. We doing a thing. Resident Evil 4 remake. We're going to do that. And then I'm going to try and beat a Sly Cooper game before the end of the month. So, but yeah, first goal for next month would be Spider-Man 2 once we hit that goal. If we hit that goal. If not, there'll be things to do. It's no big deal. But I do appreciate that again. Legendary Ivy and her $41 tip. Thank you very much for that. And you can always support the channel by clicking on the tip banner underneath it, underneath the video that you're watching on whatever you're watching on. Click the tip banner. You can put towards it. Do the thing. It's fine. And after that, if you've been hanging out tonight, you've been lurking, you've been watching, you've been doing a thing, and you haven't pushed the follow button yet, push the follow button. That way when I go live, Twitch will be like, hey, that one dipshit in the car, he's back. Maybe you can go watch him. Although they don't actually call me a dipshit in a car, but I feel like they should. Right? Right? Call it like you see it. There you go. But yeah, I'm out of here for tonight. Thank you guys again very much for being here. I appreciate you guys hanging out, doing the thing. There are lots of places you could hang out, and I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. So you guys have a good one. We'll catch you next time.
Game over, man. It's game over.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.
Go.